Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Ruel Barstow coming to you on Audacity. Listen, I just have a few things I'd like to share with you. So strap in, get some paper, get a pencil, get a pen, and just a few minutes, I'd like to share some thoughts with you. Now, listen, I know that you know that sometimes life can be difficult. Sometimes it's just hard. Sometimes we want things to happen and they just don't happen the way we want them to. But I just want to give you a few words of advice. First of all, you have been prepared. Everything that you've gone through in life has prepared you for what you're going through. Sometimes we think that we're going through things just because life is arbitrary and life is casual. No, no, no. What you're going through has prepared you for who you are and for who you're going to be. So the first thing I want you to remember, the first thing I want you to think about is that you've been prepared. The second thing I want you to think about is you've been positioned. Things don't happen just, things happen justly. You've been positioned for everything that is about to happen to you, for everything that you're facing now. You've been positioned. Sometimes we think we've been buried, but we've been planted. God has you exactly where you need to be to do what he wants you to do. You've been prepared, you've been positioned, but the last thing I want to suggest to you today is that you've been empowered. Your gifts, your talents, your abilities, those things that you do well, that people look at you and ask, how do you do that? You've been empowered. And so what I want to encourage you to do today is to look at your positioning, look at your empowerment, look at your preparedness, and go on and be what you were called to be. And that's what I want to tell you today. So I'm going to leave you with these words. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, work day and night for it, give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it. If all life seems empty and useless without it, and all that you dream and you scheme is about it, if you will gladly sweat for it, fret for it, plan for it, lose all fear of opposition for it, if you will simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength, and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, stern pertinacity, if neither cold poverty, famished and gaunt, nor sickness, nor pain of body or brain can turn you away from that thing that you want. If dogged and grim you besiege and beset it, with the help of God, my friend, you'll get it. Go ahead. Go ahead and get it. You've been positioned, you've been empowered, and you've been prepared. This is Ruel Barta. Listen, I'll talk to you later. Until next time, tell a friend, tell an enemy about how good God is. And maybe by the time our next session is over, you and your enemy will be friends.